The channel truTV has been around for over a decade now and has turned out a variety of shows, yet none of them have been able to surpass the success of Impractical Jokers, its biggest show by a landslide. Some of the others are decent and pretty good, yet the hidden camera pranks of Sal, Joe, Murr, and Q cannot be surpassed. But one show that comes pretty close in my eyes is World's Dumbest, which came out almost 4 years before The Jokers in 2008. And today, I want to discuss why this series is an underrated classic. So what was this about? Pretty much, it was a clip show of sorts poking fun at the dumber sides of society. It originally started as The Smoking Gun Presents World's Dumbest, airing its first episode on March 13th, 2008. Each episode is based on a theme, like dumbest criminals, drivers, thrill seekers, performers, partiers, and even inventions. Each episode lasts over 40 minutes and it's a countdown of sorts through 20 videos, or a series of them. Each is highlighted by commentary from multiple cast members, making it stand out from other shows of this nature. And the videos talked about are mostly risky, something you definitely wouldn't expect to see in America's Funniest Home Videos.
Who would break into a strip club? Oh.
It's possible that the goat broke in because he saw his reflection and thought it was another goat that he wanted to ram. But I think the goat just wanted to see some tits.
Where the bitches at? Where they at?
The series ended up having 16 seasons and 197 episodes, airing its final episode on March 2nd, 2014. 6 years and almost 200 episodes is actually quite impressive. Some of the later seasons try new things, like one-off specials and the like. You even got newer cast members that came in, yet they never outshine the old ones. And for longtime viewers, there are definitely a bunch of running gags, the most obvious one being the show's relentless bullying of Russians. But they never seem too mean-spirited, due to the ironic nature of World's Dumbest. And that's honestly why I like this series so much. It pokes fun at itself and is never taken too seriously. The cast members know this isn't a show quality, and they run with it. Honestly, it comes off as the cast and crew just trying to amuse themselves. So with the show's first few episodes being solely based on dumb criminals, it makes sense to have the cast be made up of this sort. Most notably is Danny Bonaducci. He used to play one of those Brady Bunch kids. He's just great, plain and simple. Then there's Tanya Harding, who made herself likable somehow. Todd Bridges, who is in both Different Strokes and Everybody Hates Chris. Two lesser brothers of famous celebrities like Daniel Baldwin and Frank Stallone. Gary Busey appears sometimes, so that was a treat. And most random of all, Leif Garrett. I mean, Garrett is really only famous for all the drug offenses he's been arrested for. One of the moments in World's Dumbest Criminals was actually a reenactment of an at-the-time recent crime, hiding black tar heroin in his shoe while holding a skateboard. As a 47-year-old man, he's pretty much just the punching bag of the other cast members.
He looked innocent in that picture though, doesn't he?
When I was growing up, I had pictures of Leif all over my wall, and now I have pictures of Leif's mugshots all over my wall. I love you, Leif.
There's also Judy Gold, Brad Lockley, who are definitely the most recurring and likable members, and as the series expanded, the people involved in it did as well. There are a lot, so I'll just mention some of the best. My absolute favorite cast member is Kevin McCaffrey. He has a sarcastic wit about him that I enjoy.
Smell in there.
Oh, you're right. Well, that doesn't look very good either. I wish we had a better place to put it.
Yeah, nobody stacks bags of dog crap in front of their garage. That's not a real problem that's ever happened for anybody.
Mike Trainer is there as a stereotypical fat guy, which he hilariously plays up with some good bits. Gilbert Gottfried shows up in a couple of times. John Enos is a delight. Chelsea Peretti has a bunch of good lines. You got this weirdo named Billy Kimball. Oh, and Daisy Gardner, Brendan Walsh, Lonnie Love, Roger Lodge, Chuck Nice, and a monkey. Still didn't get to mention all of them, but those who I did are definitely most prominent. And while watching it, you'll definitely have some favorites.
Oh no, wait, my CDs!
Stop me if this is a stupid question, but is that legal?
Now, I would like to highlight 3 episodes in particular that I enjoy. These are in no way the best in the series, but just some I think are really great personally. First up is World's Smartest Inventions 3, which aired on January 13th, 2011. This theming as a whole is my favorite due to the cast mainly making fun of awful infomercials and what they sell, and the third installment in particular highlights some incredibly goofy ones. These include the Better Marriage Blanket, which uses military-grade technology to hide your farts.
Molecules easily pass through the cotton shell and are harmlessly absorbed into the layer of carbon fabric.
Where do the particles go?
When you hang it outside and beat it with a broom, you hear.
A portable stripper pole, which is sad when you think about it.
It's upside down on it. It's holding her up. The only thing that could be better is if you could put it on a truck.
Introducing the Platinum Hitch Pole.
What?
The Tinkle Tube, which is just gross and practical.
Tube fits easily into any diaper bag or pocketbook.
This is a Tinkle Tube for colored children.
And number 1 on the countdown is the Fast Holster, which allows you to hang a gun anywhere in your house. And all the jokes in the segment land, so let's just show you a bunch of them.
Grab the gun off the magnet and you are ready to go.
Ready to go do what? Kill someone?
This seems like a good product, but will it hold my Uzi?
Let's say you're having company. They won't leave. Ooh, I dropped something. Excuse me. All right. Out of here. My kids get dance class tomorrow.
Next is World's Dumbest Performer 6, which first aired on January 20th, 2011. I'll highlight 5 moments from it. They feature a song from Mark Gormley called Without You, which is both ironically and unironically good. If anything, it's the music video that the cast makes fun of.
Give Mark Gormley some credit. He's going to the top of the Alps. He's checking out the Aurora Borealis. That's the way to mend a broken heart.
Then there is the commercial for some guy named Vasile Marshall, running for government of Tennessee. He finished dead last with only 3,500 votes, and we can clearly see why, with him stuttering and weird phrasing.
And if I have to write in blood.
Whoa, Basil, who said anything about blood? That came out of nowhere.
Up next is an old lady giving a possum a pedicure, which gets a lot of great reactions.
After all this, then dump the filthy possum water on your floor.
Pretty high up on the list is a balloon fetishist who embarrasses himself.
Well, guys, I'm inside the balloon. What now?
I don't know. Masturbate?
And the final entry is taken from a news report, where an old guy drunkenly stumbles into and rants about something. It's hard to even tell what he's saying, honestly. Something about strutting that ass. They even do the remix of it in the end credits.
Sorry, the time you get to New Hope, you won't be strutting that ass.
Tonight's top story. Ass strutting in Huntsville reaches an all-time high, and one citizen is doing something about it.
My personal favorite episode would have to be World's Dumbest Performers 14, which first aired on February 28, 2013. There are so many moments that make me laugh here, so I'll edit together a quick list of the funniest moments. Number 8, Wheelchair Prep Rally Guy.
He's coming!
Number 7, Angry Nerd at a Town Hall Meeting.
You're in that helicopter, and you're nothing but a chameleon, lemon-headed, coward, terrorist pussy!
You are a chameleon, coat hanger, matrix surprise lamppost!
Number 6, some creepy couple advertising their film company.
Need a website?
We can help with that.
We can do everything you could do, only worse.
What about animation?
Wait, was that animation?
Look out, Pixar!
Number 5, Little Albert raps harder than Kanye.
Albert, don't pop that boot. Don't! Do not pop that booty!
Number 4, Frank Stallone's rant.
Rings, all that man, grosses me. Nipple ring, any of that. Don't pierce your ears, that's it. I don't want to know about that.
Number 3, Role Player's Awful Film Project.
Huh? Can we get more wind, please? I can almost hear the dialogue!
Number 2, Whatever This Fever Dream Is About.
Wait a minute, you can't just change holidays mid-song.
And number 1, the video from Vitaly that got him arrested.
You know, dude, this is just a prank. There's a camera right over there.
We're just trying to make a fool out of you on the internet. Does that help at all?
So, all good? Oh, hey.
Now, I'm sure not everyone will think the series is funny, but it really depends on the person. A big reason I find it hilarious is the amount of times they make fun of themselves. They know the show isn't high quality, they just want to make you laugh. I do want to address criticism of the series, since even though it has decent ratings, many hate on it. And while World's Dumbest isn't everyone's cup of tea, I've never met anyone who doesn't think it's at least humorous. The negative reviews that I find are mostly just pointing out that they think the comedians are unfunny. And to be honest, I can agree that not all of them are, but with the sheer amount of them, you're bound to like one. It actually has some pretty good ratings with an 8 out of 10 on TV.com and a 7.5 out of 10 on IMDb. It actually still airs on truTV to this day, mainly in the afternoons on weekdays. It may not be perfect, but World's Dumbest is a show that deserves to not be overlooked. I still binge watch it every now and then, plus you can find some episodes for free on YouTube. These even include 3 I talked about specifically. Oh, and forgot to mention that this is my introduction to the Rifle Burr song, one of my favorite internet videos of all time.
I know my ABCs. After I steal your hoe, I will kill your hoe. Raise her from the dead, count up all my bread.
You're gonna steal my hoe, you're gonna kill her, then raise her from the dead? You wanna bang my zombie girlfriend, Gil?